Are you ready?
From Lakeland Stadium, welcome to the Adams Cable High School Football Game of the Week. And today, it is the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III Championship as the Dunmore Bucks take on the Lakeland Chiefs, all brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Also brought to you today by Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street, Childs, Nick's Excavating and Paving, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts. And your starting lineups for today's game are presented by the Roselle Department Store. Welcome to the Adams Cable High School Football Game of the Week. It is Week 10 and championship football on the line here tonight at Lakeland Stadium as the Dunmore Bucks and the Lakeland Chiefs will battle for the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III title. Glenn, two teams rich in football tradition will go at it here tonight at Lakeland.
And it certainly is one of the biggest rivalries going in Northeast Pennsylvania. Dunmore's had their way a little bit the last couple of years, but don't ever count Lakeland out in this game.
Well, Lakeland will come in with a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. Dunmore at 7-2, and the stage is set for a great football game here tonight.
Well, you know, whoever wins is number one in the Division III, and that's what you play for first, and then you go from there.
So it is classic football weather here at Lakeland. Breezy, chilly, and it's Week 10, and we have all of the action coming up for you after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Football. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name-brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
but they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
We're here with Kevin McHale, the acting head coach of the Dunmore Bucks. Coach, big rivalry between Dunmore and Lakeland. Both teams are 3-0. The winner wins the Division III. What aspect of Lakeland's game must you stop in order to be successful tonight?
Well, they have great skill guys. Spatero, the tailback, is a phenomenal tailback. So I'm playing there since he's a freshman. Has over 2,000 yards in his career. Pigeon, one of their wide receivers, has great speed, has some high-end speed. So that's extremely concerning. And, their quarterback, Dupree's a big kid, 6'5", 6'6", 240 pounds or so, has a real good arm. So those things are all major concerns for us.
Well, we know this is going to be a war because this usually is a game in the trenches. And, of course, the Lions play a big part here.
Yeah, traditionally, Lakeland-Dunmore has always been a very physical, a very intense matchup. So, they're big and strong as usual up front. We're up for the challenge tonight, hopefully, but we're anticipating, a tough physical game as always with Lakeland.
Well, good luck to you, and do us a favor. Say hello to Coach Henses for us, from all the people from Carbondale and up this way. Wish him well, and we hope for a speedy recovery.
Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team at NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
We're here with the head coach of Lakeland Chiefs, Jeff Silchak. Coach, both 3-0. The winner wins the division. Dunmore certainly will be ready, and we know it's a heck of a rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
What aspects of the game must you stop in order for it to be successful against Dunmore?
Well, there's nothing fancy this week.
No,
the team that blocks better and tackles better is the one that's going to come out on top.
Well,
That's fundamental football.
Well, I understand that because, well, as we all know, these kind of games are won in the trenches.
Absolutely.
And as we say in Lakeland, it's cold, it's damp, the field is wet. Because it's football.
That's right.
We remember your dad saying that
football.
long time ago.
It's football.
Well, Coach, good luck to you
Thank you.
and have a good game.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick. It's time for high school football, Lakeland and Dunmore. And the Lakeland Chiefs will tee up the football and kick off to the Dunmore Bucks. And here we go from the other way around. It'll be Dunmore Bucks kicking off to the Lakeland Chiefs, as Lakeland will have a short return to the 35-yard line. And now your starting lineups for today's game, presented by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the attractive new fall styles are on display. Roselle offers the new line of spirit wear for your favorite team in all sizes for Lakeland, Carbondale area, Forest City, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, or Valley View. If you're going to a formal affair or special occasion, let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you in a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Also available at Roselle, prompt laundry and dry cleaning services. Here is a toss play to Spatero, and Spatero is caught at the 31-yard line by the Dunmore defense. Remember, folks, it's easy to look your best with clothing from Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where Sam and the staff are proud to present your starting lineups and today's game here on Adams Cable Channel 7. Well, a loss of 2 on that opening running play by the Lakeland Chiefs. It will result in 2nd and 12 from the Lakeland 32-yard line.
And Dunmore got a lot of penetration on that first play, guys.
They are big up front. As C.J. Dupree, the sophomore quarterback, will go to work, and he will hand it off, and it will go to Spataro once again, and he is caught on the play.
Just got back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Your starting lineup for Lakeland: Colin Walsh at tight end, James Lewis at split end, Robbie Thomas at left tackle, Jonathan Nanowitz at right tackle, Joe Rosenkrantz at left guard, Cross Douglas at right guard, Antonio Spataro at center, C.J. Dupree at quarterback, Josh Kovaleski at fullback, and Giovanni Spataro at tailback. Thomas Pigeon lines up at flanker. That is your starting offensive alignment for Lakeland, brought to you by the Roselle Department Store. On the 3rd down play, here is Spataro coming near side, cut down at the 39-yard line by the Dunmore Bucks. Steve Borgia, the free safety, came up to make the tackle.
Borgia brings up 4th down.
It's kind of more of a read option type of play. They kind of running that belly.
Really good back in punt formation.
They're just feeling each other out now. That's all.
You're not going to see a lot of trickery with these two teams.
It's going to be 3 and out for Lakeland. Good punt. It will bounce at the 40, and it's going to roll to the 32-yard line. And it's down there by the Lakeland Chiefs.
By
Antonio Natali downs the football, and the Dunmore Bucks offense will come onto the football field for the first time tonight. Going to work 1st and 10 from its own 32. Offensively for Dunmore, brought to you by the Roselle Department Store: George Mesco at tight end, Tom Lewis at split end, Jake Salka at left tackle, Anthony Santasero at right tackle, Seamus Cadden at left guard, Pat Donvito at right guard, and Louis LeCapra at center. Steve Borgia at the quarterback, Kyle Harity at fullback, Christian Buckley will line up at tailback, and Greg McDade at flanker on the 1st down play for Dunmore. They will hand it off to Buckley, and Buckley will go around the right side. 1st down, Dunmore across the 45-yard line. The ball is loose. Let's find out who will have it. Lakeland has the football. First play from scrimmage. Buckley with a great run. He coughs it up. Lakeland recovers. They're back in business near midfield.
He was very close to being done.
Well, I thought the same thing. I thought the play was done.
I did too. And he is quick, though. Wow.
He has great speed. 7 rushing touchdowns this year, 4 through the air. And with 9:48 remaining in a scoreless first quarter of football here at Lakeland, the Chiefs go back on the offensive attack after a 3 and out from the 49-yard line. Lakeland will go to work. And this will be Spataro getting the call, and Spataro goes off left tackle for a gain of about 3 on the play. The right tackle, Tyler Overholtz, the senior at 6'1", 205 pounds, came up to make the tackle.
Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6.
Well, we talked about it. It's only fitting that two football teams rich in tradition will battle for the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III Championship. And on the 2nd down play, there is a flag.
False start.
It seems to be.
Yep.
That's it. Called against Lakeland, 5-yard penalty. Defensively for Dunmore, they are giving up only about 11 points a game, and they have 4 shutouts this year. Lakeland offensively averaging 24 points a game. As Thomas Pigeon will come to the near side. As a wideout at the bottom of your screen, Josh Kovaleski will dot the I formation. Draw play, and this will be Spataro. Spataro close to first down yardage near the 41-yard line.
Seems to have it.
And the chain gang will move the sticks on the far side, and Lakeland will keep this drive going.
You talk about speed. There's a guy that has some speed, Nick.
Who's that, Spataro?
Yeah.
He's shifty. He's not, not the biggest kid on the field either. But he's a tough runner, and he's gonna get you hard yards.
Well, he's not tall, and maybe it's hard to find him sometimes.
Could be.
But when you find him, he's past the linebackers.
New set of downs for Lakeland in a scoreless ball game with 8:30 to play here in the first quarter. As Dupree will drop back in the pocket, flushed out of the pocket. Now the rush is on far side of the field, and Dupree is run out of bounds in front of the Dunmore bench.
C.J. Dupree.
That was a deep drop by C.J. Dupree, and Dunmore was all over it very quickly.
Well, it looks like they were trying to set up a screen to Spataro here, and they just ate it up. He didn't even get really out of the line of scrimmage. There was a lot of scrum in there.
So on second down, they lost about a yard, 2nd and 11 from the Dunmore 42 for the Lakeland Chiefs. Coached by Jeff Wasilczak in his 22nd season as a head coach with 176 wins, and his 11th here at Lakeland with 78 wins. As Dupree drops back, fires, and the ball is batted away. Wow, that was a great defensive play. Looked like Anthony Santasero got a hand up.
C.J. Dupree's pass. Knocked down by Anthony Santasero.
I'll tell you, it's hard. It should be difficult to block him because what is he, 6'5", 6'4"? I mean, he should get that ball up over the top of those guys. But fundamentally sound, hands up if you can't get to him.
That's right.
And that's what Dunmore brings. They bring that intense defense. They have given up only 98 points this season. 3rd down and 11 for Lakeland from the Dunmore 42-yard line. James Lewis is a wide out on the near side. C.J. Dupree will take the snap, back to throw, firing downfield, and this pass is incomplete. It was intended for Giovanni Spataro. Slant play, and it was off the mark, and the punting unit will come on to the field for Lakeland.
Brings up 4th and 11. Billy Good back in punt.
Billy Good will drop back and punt for Lakeland from his own 45-yard line. High snap, here comes the rush. He gets it away and just barely, and the football will bounce near the 22-yard line.
Wow. I think
that flag just come out, Glenn.
Yeah, that flag came out after Good got down on his knees and begged.
Wow.
But he got hit. I don't know what he was waiting for.
I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's only a 5-yard penalty.
They'll let the officials sort things out on the field as we have 7:58 remaining in a scoreless first quarter of football here at Lakeland.
Yeah, it declined.
Yep.
And here's the reason I think you would decline it. You got to watch Dunmore special teams. They'll always burn them in the big games.
Penalty was declined.
Dunmore Bucks will work from their own 20-yard line with the football, first down and 10.
On the 20-yard line.
Well, here it is, week number 10 of high school football, and Dunmore and Lakeland battling on this Friday night. As the Dunmore Bucks will go to work. And Borgia wants to keep it, and he will turn it upfield, and
Borgia on the keeper.
Goes down on one knee, and he will advance the football to about the 25-yard line.
Right down at the 25-yard line.
It's a smart decision by Borgia. There was nothing there. He just tucked it and got what he could. Didn't take any contact.
Stay safe.
Yeah, and he went down quickly. He wasn't trying to make a spectacular play out of nothing.
As the Dunmore Bucks approach the line of scrimmage, Tom Lewis is a wide out on the near side, and the toss play will go. And they try to go around the right side.
Borges pitches to
Kyle Harity, it looked like.
Brought down by Colin Walsh.
Looks like a little short.
So Dunmore will be looking down the barrel of 3rd down and a yard to go
up 3rd and 1
from its own 29-yard line. Well, it's classic Lakeland football weather on this Friday night. A little bit of wind, it's cold.
At least it's not like the last time we covered them up here was the rain. Although tonight it'd be snow.
Steve Borgia hands it off, and they will keep it on the ground. And this is Dunmore with a big running play. Far side of the field, finally caught near the 37-yard line. Rayshawn Dawkins.
From behind by
He
Garrett
is
Corner.
quick. He's a 5'8", 175-pound junior.
First
Has
down,
10
Dunmore.
touchdowns on the year. Over 700 yards rushing, and you could see why.
First and 10 for the Lakeland 38.
Boy, Dunmore can get yardage, and they could pick it up quickly. From the 38-yard line, they will go to work with the football, first down and 10. And Borgia will look near side. The pass will go to Buckley, and it's picked up by Lakeland. And they are going to go all the way for a touchdown. That is Jacob Snipes.
Touchdown!
And Lakeland is on the board.
Wow.
Glenn, I don't know. I think you're going to agree with me here, too. I think that was a forward pass.
I think so. I was at least a yard ahead of that receiver.
least.
At least a yard.
Lateral recovery.
So you would call that a
a
fumble, I guess, right? You'd have to call it a fumble.
It's a definite. Well, they're
Yeah.
considered a lateral, so it's a fumble,
Yeah.
sure. But I don't think it was. But
And Lakeland has a 6-0 lead over Dunmore with 5:54 remaining here in quarter number 1. And Billy Good, let's check this. Billy Good is on
Good
for the
kicking
point
formation.
after, out of the
James Lewis
hold
to
of
hold.
James Lewis. So Lakeland comes up with a defensive touchdown, and this kick is blocked.
Kick was blocked. by
Dunmore got
number
in there
8, Greg
quickly and
McKinney.
blocks the extra point attempt.
they're having a lot of trouble with the snap tonight.
5:54 remaining here in the first. Lakeland 6, Dunmore nothing on
Yeah.
Adams
Lakeland
Cable
up.
High School.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium alongside Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and producer Anthony Cook. Steve Young here with you. Great to have you on board as Lakeland has taken a 6-0 lead over the Dunmore Bucks with 5:54 to play here in quarter number 1. Jacob Snipes recovered a loose football, took it all the way for a touchdown. Billy Good will kick it off, and this will drop in front of Dawkins. And from his own 15, Dawkins with speed, far side of the field, shifty moves. There he goes. One man to beat, that's Billy Good. And Good will cut him down near the 34-yard line.
That is a great open field tackle by Good.
Got a man down out here at the 25. Yeah, that was a great open field tackle by Good. He did exactly what you're supposed to do as a safety.
At the 25-yard line of Dunmore, there's a player down for the Chiefs.
But that's what I said about Dunmore. Their special teams are excellent year in and year out, and they always burn Lakeland out on a kickoff return or a punt return in a big game. Glenn, what were you going to ask about the?
No, I wasn't sure who picked it up. I thought it was Pigeon because I was kind of like writing something at the time, but it was Snipes,
yeah,
right?
Jacob Snipes.
Yeah.
And he showed great speed, 6 foot, 170 pounds, and a senior, taking that football into the end zone.
He has a couple this year. I'm going to put it this way. He has one this year that counted, and another one in a game we did earlier in the year that they got called back by a penalty, I think. So he's always Johnny on the spot.
Injured player for Lakeland will come off the field.
Colin Claus Walton.
He'll come to the near sideline. definitely took a hit. From the 33-yard line, Dunmore will go to work running their offense, the 33 of Lakeland. Steve Borgia will run the offense. They'll give it to Harity, and Harity was drilled on the play.
He was smoked in there.
Tried to go right up the gut of the Lakeland defense, and
There's Kyle
they
Harity
shut
on
him
the carry,
down
brought
cold
down by
at
Cross Douglas.
near the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 9 for Dunmore. As we near 5 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1, great to have you with us for week number 10 of Adams Cable High School football. On the 2nd down play, handoff will go inside once again. It looked like Dawkins, and he was smothered on the play.
Brought down by Lakeland's defensive line.
Seemed like there was a little mix-up there.
It wasn't the smoothest.
Kind of a late
first.
development play.
Not at all. It appeared to me that
Loss of 2 on the play.
a lot of that was because of the penetration of the Lakeland defense.
Yeah, they made some sort of adjustment so far from the first series. Where Dunmore had a lot of success running in the middle.
And Nick, that was a late developing play by Dunmore. 3rd down and 11 from the 34 of Lakeland. And they will go with the ground attack once again.
Ralph Colley on the carry. Brought down by Cross Douglas. Brings up 4th down.
Dunmore advances the football to about the 30-yard line of
Ralph
Lakeland.
Tolley, Steve.
The 4th and 7.
He's a 5'9", 175-pound junior, getting the call for the Dunmore Bucks. And now on 4th down and 7, deep in Lakeland territory at the 30, and Dunmore trailing 6-0. They will go for it on 4th down. And this will be a keeper by Borgia. Borgia across the line of scrimmage, and Borgia is dropped at the 19-yard line.
It's a first down, but at the end, the end bit on the inside fake. And that's what opened up that play.
And there's a marker down on the play.
No, I don't think.
No?
No, it's just a
Towel,
okay,
maybe.
towel?
It might be a towel.
Okay.
Boy, there was nobody there to.
Yeah, that was wide open for him. So a new set of downs for Dunmore, with 3.5 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1, and the Bucks on the short end of a 6-0 score against Lakeland. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. And once again, this will be Ralph Tolley getting the call as he goes off right tackle
Ralph Colley on the carry.
for a short gain to the 15-yard line.
And they got a stable of backs.
Boy, they look like they're big guys.
Tell you what, over the course of a football game, they could wear you out with the number of people they could bring into the backfield. And with the football resting on the Lakeland 15, 2nd down and 6 for Dunmore. Steve Borgia running the offense for the Dunmore Bucks. And he will hand it off, and that is Dawkins on the carry. Dawkins is inside the 5-yard line to about the 1.
Dawkins on the carry.
Rayshawn Dawkins possesses great speed for the Dunmore Bucks, and right now Dunmore is knocking on the door. They will have the football first and goal from the Lakeland 1. Hurry up offense now for Dunmore, and Borgia will keep, and he will take it in for a Dunmore touchdown. And with 2:27 remaining here in quarter number 1, we're tied at 6, Lakeland and Dunmore. Well, Dunmore, Nick, not fazed by getting behind early.
No, they've been in big games before. This is
number 10, Emma Core lining up the kick.
Is the young lady from Dunmore?
Emma Core. She is on for the extra point. She has converted on 28 of 30. And this one is perfect.
She made that look as easy as could be.
7-6 Dunmore, your leader here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Nix Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nix Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where the Dunmore Bucks have taken a 1-point lead over Lakeland, 7-6 here with 2:27 to play in quarter number 1. Dunmore will tee it up and kick off to the Lakeland Chiefs, and this will be Lakeland on the return. James Lewis has it up across the 20, the 25, and then is caught at the 27-yard line.
James Lewis brought down by
Kyle Harity making the tackle for the Dunmore Bucks.
First down Lakeland at the 26-yard line.
Now this could be a real shootout tonight between Dunmore and Lakeland. Of course, the Dunmore Bucks are the defending division champion. Lakeland trying to knock them off here tonight at Chapman Lake. First down and 10 from the 26-yard line for the Chiefs of Lakeland. As C.J. Dupree drops back to throw, fires downfield and throws it away. The pass was intended for James Lewis. Coverage provided by Greg McDade, the left cornerback of the Dunmore defense.
Nick, he seems like he's trying to lay that thing in there, but it appears to me, again, only to me, that he's trying to avoid not getting it blocked as he's passing.
Sometimes you just got to stand in there and let it rip. I mean,
he's
if it gets knocked down, it happens to the best of them.
Yeah, sure.
Second down and 10, the Chiefs from their own 26. Quick hitter, Kovaleski with the football. Caught after a short gain. His forward progress should take him near the 29-yard line. (7-6) ball game. Dunmore leading Lakeland with 1:50 remaining here in the first quarter. Great to have you on board tonight for the Adams Cable High School Football Game of the Week, as Lakeland will approach the line of scrimmage. Giovanni Spatero is split wide on the near side, as Dupree will drop back to throw, slips, fires downfield, and this ball is almost intercepted. Steve Borgia had a shot at it near midfield.
Dupree's pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, that timing was all off when he slipped on his drop back and
just
tried to rush the throw and really sailed on it.
7.
That happens. I mean, that field's a little chopped up.
Well, it is. It's not that bad, but it's damp, it's wet, it's.
I believe they played a soccer game on it last night too. So
Billy Good punts for Lakeland. The football bounces at midfield. It rolls inside the 45 to about the 44-yard line. And Dunmore will go to work from that point with the football. First and 10, leading 7-6.
At the 44-yard line.
Yeah, this field gets a lot of use, Nick, but the Lakeland Maintenance Department does a good job on the upkeep.
Yeah, they always have. It's one of the best fields in the area as far as natural surface.
Here come the Dunmore Bucks as they break the huddle. Tom Lewis will be wide on the near side along with Greg McDade, and Steve Borgia will drop back to throw with time. Plenty of time. Fires downfield. Passes incomplete.
Borgia back pass.
Empty backfield and you got a flag. Probably an illegal formation, I'm assuming.
False start.
Or false start.
Or false start. Pretty close.
But with that many guys spread out wide, I mean, somebody's probably not exactly where they should be.
Legal motion penalty declined. Second and 10.
course, for the Dunmore Bucks and their head coach Jack Henses, in what would have been his 52nd season as head coach of Dunmore, had heart surgery in mid-August, recuperating from that surgery. We wish him well. And assistants Kevin McHale, Jeff Mills, and a great coaching staff taking over and doing a good job as this play goes nowhere.
And who do we have on the tackle?
Brought down by Garrett Corner Usher.
Corner Usher. He was about to light somebody up, and the ball carrier is very fortunate.
That was Dawkins coming to the near side, and he was on a collision course with Usher. .45 seconds on the clock here in quarter number 1 at Lakeland. As the Bucks approach the line of scrimmage, George Mesco is wide on the near side. And this will be a keeper by Borgia across midfield into Lakeland territory at the 49-yard line. And that should be the final play of the first quarter here at Lakeland Stadium, as the clock is running with 15 seconds left. Spot of the football will be at the Lakeland 49, and that will bring an end to quarter number 1 here at Lakeland Stadium, with the Bucks leading the Chiefs 7-6 on Adams Cable High School football.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall and Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
Back at Lakeland as we start quarter number 2 with the Bucks leading Lakeland 7-6. Dunmore facing 4th down and 3 from the Lakeland 49-yard line. They will bring the punting unit on. Tom Temperino gets away a good punt, and a fair catch is called for by Lakeland near the 23-yard line. Thomas Pigeon. And the Chiefs will go to work with the football on the short end of a 7-6 score.
Lakeland's going to need to get the passing attack involved a little bit more here, in my opinion. I think.
Yeah, to keep Dunmore honest.
Yeah, and they've tried, but they haven't really had any success yet. So.
First down for Lakeland, as C.J. Dupree will look to hand it off, and around the far side, Lakeland with Spatero on the carry, and Spatero is run out of bounds on the far side of the field. Harity with the tackle for the Dunmore Bucks.
Lakeland, first down.
Yeah, that's the way you want to start a drive, no doubt about it.
Well, good strong move, good blocking out there, and Spatero, you just got around the corner, picked up about 14 on that play.
From the 38-yard line, first down for Lakeland. As sophomore quarterback C.J. Dupree will have an I formation in the backfield. Dupree will keep going around the far side and pays the price. Just got back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a busted play.
Yeah, it had to be because
they all looked at each other. Nobody knew where to go.
Well, over the years, Nick, Dunmore and Lakeland have had some outstanding battles.
And they've had a lot at stake, too.
Yeah. Usually it's for a league title or
well, it was usually
district
for a league title and or for district title when it was only 4 classifications.
Second down and 12 from the 36-yard line for the Lakeland Chiefs. C.J. Dupree, inside handoff, and Lakeland will give it to Spataro, and Spataro quickly to about the 43-yard line. Giovanni Spataro with over 1,000 yards rushing this year coming into this football game and 12 touchdowns.
That was a new wrinkle there with the wide out coming across. Normally they gave that inside handoff, but then he gave that ball to Spataro and picked up a quick 6.
Now, a lot of games going on around the area here in week number 10. Carbondale and Mid-Valley fighting for a district playoff spot tonight down in Mid-Valley. Now, timeout will be called by Lakeland with 10:21 to play here in the first half, and Dunmore leading 7-6 on Adams Cable High School football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
We're back at Lakeland Stadium with Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and producer Anthony Cook. Steve Young here. Great to have you with us tonight as Dunmore holds a 1-point advantage over Lakeland, 7-6, with 10:21 to play here in the first half of today's Lackawanna Football Conference Division III championship game. Third down, Lakeland called a timeout to talk things over as they will face 3rd and 5 from their own 43-yard line.
Be a nice first down if they can get to keep this drive going because, you get that ball in the hands of Dunmore at any given time. This one of those many, yes, they stable, I guess the best word, can break it for sure.
C.J. Dupree, and that's a play will go nowhere to the 45-yard line.
He picked up 1 at best.
Keeper by C.J. Dupree. Brought down by Kyle Heritage.
Well, right now the punting unit will come on for Lakeland as they will face 4th down on their own 45-yard line, 4th and about 3. Billy Good is on to punt for Lakeland.
This could be a spot for a fake here. I mean, with the 4 yards to go, 3-4 yards to go.
Not even 4, yeah.
Hell, against the best defense in the league, that would be quite risky. What a great punt. This is great. It will bounce at the 18-yard line, gets a Dunmore roll up to about the 21-yard line, and no return by the Dunmore Bucks. Now, Billy Good is only 5'8" and 135 pounds, but he does a good job punting the football. And, Nick, what I thought was great about that play was he kicked it away from Dawkins.
That was a smart move.
Keep it away, and it was just a fantastic punt.
First and 10, Dunmore from 21-yard line.
They had a good snap that time. Something they were having trouble with in the first quarter with the 2 punts and the extra point.
22.
From the 21-yard line, it is first down for Dunmore. Steve Borgia will hand it off to the tailback. And not much there as he tried to go off the left side.
Wind kind of died down here in the second quarter. It's not as
4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6.
steady.
4-yard gain on the last play. You know that could change at a heartbeat,
just as I
though.
said that.
Yeah, kicks back up.
I'm just going to stop from now on. You guys can cover the rest.
Second down and 6 for Dunmore. Steve Borgia, the junior quarterback, will hand it off to the fullback, and that is Harity, and he is wrapped up by the Lakeland defense. Lakeland read that one well. Antonio Spataro leading the way defensively for the Chiefs. Lakeland on defense giving up about 15.5 points a ball game. They have come up with 3 shutouts over Honesdale 6-0, Mid-Valley 42-0, and of course Nanticoke a 30-0 victory right here at home. 3rd and 7 for the Bucks from their own 25-yard line. Borgia out of the gun will keep. Borgia caught by the Lakeland defense.
I guess you can only go to the well so many times on the 3rd down. It's without handing the ball off to a running back.
Parents, please report to the concession stand. Ormsby, Petrucci, McDermott, Douglas.
4th down and long for Dunmore, and Dom Temperino, sophomore, will come in to punt the football for the Dunmore Bucks on 4th down and 7.
Dom Temperino, back to kick for Dunmore.
7-6 ball game. Dunmore, your leader, with 7.5 to play here in first half action. Short punt, didn't get away a good kick. This is going to roll to about the 47-yard line
good field
of Dunmore.
position.
And Lakeland will have good field position.
At the Dunmore 47-yard line.
Not a clean kick by Temperino, and we'll see if Lakeland can take advantage of the great field position.
You're right, Nick. I think that Lakeland's going to have to try to open it up. I mean, besides the return of for 51 yards or 50 yards.
Really picked up 2 first downs.
Yeah, well, they did, and they went 4 and out, 6 and out, 4 and out, 5 and out.
C.J. Dupree operating out of the shotgun. Rolling out, firing downfield. Pass is caught at the 45-yard line for a short gain on the play.
Dupree's pass completed to Thomas Pigeon. Brought down
Pigeon
by
on the
Charles
reception.
Valdano. Get a 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, guys, playoffs begin next week. District playoffs all around the league.
And with that power quotient, we probably won't know until next week what's going on.
Yeah, we're better off to let
Figure it out by Tuesday.
Better let the math experts figure that out. 2nd down and 8 for Lakeland from the Dunmore 45. Dupree will go on a toss play, and Dunmore wraps him up.
On a carry.
Spatero, nowhere to go.
I think I got a flag here, too.
Was brought down by
Spatero
Kyle
just
Harry
could
on the
not
play.
find any running room, and the officials will talk things over at the point of attack.
Flag on the play. Illegal shift is declined. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Now, as you can hear, the penalty is declined.
This is a unique situation. Lakeland has 3 penalties, and they declined. Dunmore declined all 3 of them.
3rd down and 8 for Lakeland from the Dunmore 45 as Dupree will drop back, firing downfield. Incomplete pass intended for James Lewis, and it was overthrown. Coverage provided in the secondary by Christian Buckley of Dunmore.
Coverage by Christian Buckley on the play.
Punting unit will come on for Lakeland. So Lakeland unable to get their offense untracked here. And punting unit will come on once again. Billy Good for Lakeland rushes on. Good gets away another great kick. It will bounce, and it's rolling into, let's check where this will go. I guess touchback. It will come out to the 20-yard line.
That was close. I mean, that could have been right on the 1.
Yeah. Did the right idea, but just a little too much.
And the football will be spotted on the Dunmore 20. Bucks have a 7-6 lead with 6:15 to play here in first half action. Great to have you with us here on Adams Cable High School football. As Dunmore talks things over in the huddle. Well, I know one thing, guys. Soup is going to be a hot commodity at the press box or at the concession stand.
You can demand any price you want.
Yes, you could. They have a good menu here at Lakeland, as this pass will fall incomplete. It was intended for Kyle Harity.
Falls incomplete.
Fans are all bundled up here in gloves and hats, heavy jackets. Classic football weather. The hot chocolate, the hot soup, that will be a big seller at halftime.
And get yourself some of those nachos and cheese and pour the cheese over your hands.
That's a different way to stay warm. 2nd down and 10 from the 20 for the Dunmore Bucks as they keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I can't see who that number
looked like Buckley. Let's wait for them to unpile it.
Maybe Dawkins on a carry, brought down by Giovanni Spataro. A little help from that Lakeland defensive line.
Yep.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Well, Dunmore last week, they struggled against the Western Wayne Wildcats, but they were able to pull out a 9-0 win on the road. And here they lead Lakeland by 1, 7-6, with 5.5 minutes to play for first half. On 3rd down and 10, Borgia to throw, airing it out, and this pass is pass interference.
Wow.
2 flags.
Billy Good went up for the catch on the far side of the field, and the flag came out.
That looked like a pretty guy. It looked like 2 guys going right after the ball.
Well, the flag came out quickly.
Both.
This officiating crew's had their troubles already tonight.
Only you would know that.
No. A lot of people in the stadium were feeling that way tonight.
Pass
interference on Lakeland. First down, Dunmore.
Well, on that far sideline, players battling for it, but as we mentioned, the flag came out quickly. New set of downs for Dunmore from their own 36. 1st and 10, with 5:25 remaining here in the first half. Borgia handing it off. Well, that is Rayshawn Dawkins, the ball carrier, to the 41-yard line.
Real good run.
Brought down by Colin Walsh and James Lewis.
Dawkins, 5'8", 175-pound junior, really could bring it. Boy, you get him in the open field, he could burn you, no doubt about it. Quick moving first half at Lakeland Stadium as Dunmore will face 2nd down and 4 from its own 41-yard line. And we have a whistle. Chain gang having a little issue on the far side, Nick. Yeah, they've got everything straightened out now.
It's 3 links short.
They've got it straightened out. Second and about 5 now from the 41 after the chain gang straightens everything out. Dawkins with the football across midfield.
Fumble.
Loose ball. Who
Fumble.
has it? Lakeland has the football.
Guess who came up with it?
I got to be corner usher.
Billy Good.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
Dunmore turnover. Lakeland is in business with the football near midfield.
Let's go Tribe!
Spot of the football will be in Dunmore territory at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's a good
First
run.
down
I
and
mean,
10.
that's 2 good runs that Dawkins had, and he comes up with two fumbles. No, I guess Buckley had the first fumble, didn't he?
I haven't seen much of Buckley after that, though.
First down, Lakeland. As C.J. Dupree will send Pigeon in motion. Dupree sees an opening. Dupree will take off. There goes Dupree across the 40, and Dupree lowers the shoulder and drives to the 31-yard line of Dunmore.
Oh, there's a flag.
Get a flag over here.
C.J. Dupree on the keeper.
Not too often you see your quarterback looking for contact.
Yeah, he was looking to dish out a lot of contact. Wow. Let's wait for the officials to talk this over, but here's your call. That
Legal
hurts.
block in the back on Lakeland.
And nobody from the Lakeland team is our coaching staff doesn't look like they're complaining too much.
Well, now it happens right in front of your own bench. So this is going to come back. C.J. Dupree at 6'5" and 245 pounds. Saw an opening, took off. So with the football now spotted at the 47 of Lakeland, they will face first down and about 14 yards to go. As Dupree will have an I formation in the backfield, this will be Kovaleski across midfield. Josh Kovaleski.
On a carry. Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From midfield, James Lewis will be wide on the far side. Thomas Pigeon lines up in the slot. As Dupree will take the snap. Dupree rolling out, firing downfield. Throws it away on the far side, intended for Pigeon. Good coverage in the secondary by the Dunmore Bucks.
Well, I would think that most of the teams that play in this league know the capabilities of Mr. Pigeon, so they're going to play him as
pay
tough
close
as they
attention
can.
to him.
For sure.
No doubt about it.
It just doesn't seem like Dupree has the timing down or the technique. Everything is overthrown high. Maybe he's not following through with the pass.
From midfield, it is third down for Lakeland. 3rd and 11. Dupree fires a bullet downfield off the fingertips of Pigeon.
Now that was a beauty, but Pigeon just didn't bring it in.
Brings up 4th and 11.
Well, Buckley was back there on the coverage for the Dunmore Bucks. Dawkins also. 4th down, and Billy Good is on for Lakeland to punt. 7-6. Dunmore, your leader. Kick with a lot of hang time. A lot of hang time, and this football will roll into the end zone for a touchback.
He ate his Wheaties this morning.
Oh, his stature, he gets his foot into the ball, both on a punt and extra points.
Dunmore will go back on offense. First down at their own 20-yard line. 3 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the first half. As the Bucks break the huddle. Steve Borjo on the toss play. Ball is loose. Lakeland has it.
Another fumble.
Another fumble, and Lakeland will pick it up, and they'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow. I think
Snipes again.
Is that Snipe? Snipes again?
Yep, 23.
How about that?
Now, I would question that, though. I'm not questioning the first fumble and the second fumble, but it got fumbled forward. Could you advance it? Obviously, they did, and they're not stopping it. But it's like the old holy roller play.
12-7 Lakeland. As they come up with another defensive touchdown with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the first half at Lakeland Stadium.
0 for 2.
And the Chiefs will approach the line of scrimmage and try for the 2-point conversion. As Dupree will come up to the line, and there's a timeout called, so we'll keep it right here. This Adams Cable High School sports presentation of Dunmore and Lakeland is brought to you today by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street Childs, Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Also brought to you today by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, and your starting lineup lineups for today's game, presented by the Roselle Department Store. Well, sometimes, guys, your offense just can't get it done against the #1 defense in the league, but the defense thus far for Lakeland has come up big in this first half, and they hold a 12-7 lead over Dunmore with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, their defense is their best offense.
Sure is.
Jacob Snipes is their best defensive player and offensive player, I guess you can say.
Now Dunmore with their backs against the wall as Lakeland will attempt the 2-point conversion. C.J. Dupree will elect to keep the football, and Dupree looks to fire it downfield, and it's caught by James Lewis. Lewis comes up with the catch for the 2-point conversion.
What was he on almost on his back?
He just kind of gave that a little
That's
flick
like a Brett
into the
Favre
end zone.
You get it? I don't even know. He just like flung it up in the air. And
right into the hands of Lewis.
The ball's bouncing your way. I guess it really does bounce your way.
And Lakeland has a 14-7 lead over Dunmore. We'll go to a timeout and come right back on Adams Cable High School.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. Says it all.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs have taken a 14-7 lead over the Dunmore Bucks with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in first half action.
I would just squib this.
Up for Lakeland.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't kick
I would
it
not
deep.
kick this deep.
Well, no, you don't want the momentum to switch that quickly.
Christian Buckley, Stephen Boyd.
See what the strategy will be right here by Billy Good of Lakeland. Definitely want to keep it away from Dawkins, no doubt about that. And this line drive shot will go through the hand into the end zone, through the hands of Christian Buckley. And Dunmore will have the football, first down and 10 on its own 20-yard line, as the football comes out to the 20 on the touchback.
Dunmore had the ball on their 32, the 20, the Lakeland 28, and scored. Their own 44, their own 21, 20, 20, and 20.
First and 10, Dunmore from the 20-yard line.
You know, every now and then, guys, we get one of those games where a lot of crazy things happen, and we've had some crazy things in this first half of the ball game. First down for Dunmore from its own 20-yard line. Borgia will hand it off, and this run produces some good yardage for the Dunmore Bucks up to the 27-yard line.
And that was 34 Harity.
Kyle Harity.
I mean, when's the last time you saw 2 defensive touchdowns in the first half of a game?
It's been quite some time.
You've been around football for long enough. I'm sure you've seen some wacky things happen.
Been quite some time, though. Second down and 3.
By the same player.
By the Dunmore Bucks, and Borgia will keep, and he's wrapped up by the Lakeland defense. Spatero wraps him up. He will be close to a first down. The football at the 29, right nose of the football, just shy of the 30. They have to get just past the 30-yard line for a first. And with 1:58 remaining in the first half, it's 3rd and 1 for the Bucks. Kyle Harity will dot the I formation. Handoff will go to the tailback. He's got the first down for the Dunmore Bucks.
Ralph Tolley on the carry, brought down by Giovanni Spatero. First down, Dunmore.
Well, Ralph Tolley comes into the ball game. He's a junior, as we mentioned, and picks up a first down for the Dunmore Bucks to sustain the drive.
Just fumble it, and he comes back in and gets a nice first down for them.
First down and 10, Dunmore from its own 33, trailing 14-7 with 1:25 remaining in the first half. Borgia fires a pass on the far side. It falls incomplete. Intended for Buckley.
Falls incomplete. Intended for Christian Buckley. 2nd and 10.
Well, Nick, here we are, week number 10. And the Dunmore Bucks and Lakeland battling for a championship. Lakeland really unable to move the football against the Dunmore defense, and they come up with 14 points defensively as we had movement on the Lakeland line.
Encroachment.
You know, the other thing you haven't seen too much recently in Lakeland's offense is
Encroachment
Spatero
on
carries the
Lakeland.
ball much. Maybe once a series, but
Gonna bring up.
and he's had some nice runs since that first drive.
He did.
5-yard penalty called against Lakeland for encroachment. 2nd and 5 from the 38 for the Dunmore Bucks. Borgia will hand it off, and the Lakeland defense is right there to shut down the ground game of
Tolley on the
Dunmore.
carry. Initial contact made by Colin Walsh.
And that was Tolley. No gain.
Third down and 5 with under 1 minute to
No
play
gain on
here
the
in
play.
first half action
3rd and 5.
at Lakeland Stadium. Tom Lewis is wide on the bottom of your screen as Steve Borgia will work out of the shotgun. Borgia looks to the near side and throws it away.
Borgia's pass intended
Good
for
coverage
Thomas
in the
Lewis.
secondary by the
Brings up
Lakeland
4th down.
Chiefs. Mike Pigeon on the coverage. Punting team will come on for the Dunmore Bucks.
Thomas Pigeon, James Lewis back deep for Lakeland.
Temperino on to punt
Tom
for
Temperino back
the
to
Dunmore
punt for
Bucks, trailing 14-7. Yeah, this is a relatively short punt once again, and it will get a Lakeland roll inside the 45-yard line. Goes out of bounds at the 43, and the Chiefs will take over possession of the football from that point.
That wind is a little stiffer than you think it is.
Yeah, the wind kicked up a little bit.
You saw it
The first and 10
it pay
Lakeland
dividends
from
for
the
good
43-yard line.
at his points.
Actually, right here in the headset, Nick, it sounds like you're in a hurricane.
It's feeling like it. That nor'easter's coming. I think it's coming a little early.
33 seconds to play here in the first half. 14-7, Lakeland. They have the football 1st and 10 from their own 43. And C.J. Dupree will take the snap, hand it off. And this is Spatero with the football.
Spatero on the carry.
Spatero to the 43-yard line of Dunmore.
Brought down by Christian Buckley and Ralph Tolley, but not till Lakeland. First down.
You got the wind here.
Timeout, Lakeland.
Timeout is called by the Lakeland Chiefs. Well, Nick, right here, Jeff Wasilchak wants to talk things over. Now, we're inside the booth. I know it's windy, but which way is that wind blowing, Nick? Does Lakeland have
the wind.
Is with the wind, so might be a perfect opportunity to look end zone with 26 seconds left in the first half.
Look end zone, and you might even have if you get a couple more yards here. Shot at maybe a field goal attempt.
Well, Lakeland will talk things over. They'll probably talk about a couple of different options. Here come the Chiefs after the timeout. First down from the 43-yard line of the Dunmore Bucks. Wind really kicking up right now as Dupree will work out of the shotgun. Quick pass, far side, falls incomplete. Pigeon could not come up with it. Tried to lead Pigeon, but it was just a little bit too much. And the incompletion will stop the clock with 23 seconds left in the half.
You think he might be setting that up for a quick stop and go next before this quarter's over?
Anything's possible.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but you know, you get him out, you get Pigeon out in the open field. There are not too many guys going to catch him.
Mike Pigeon is wide on the top of your screen as Dupree will drop back, fires underneath the coverage. Thomas Pigeon with a great catch at the 25-yard line.
I thought that was going to be picked, and he plucked it right out of the defender's hands.
That was an outstanding catch by Pigeon, and that sets up Lakeland with a first down at the Dunmore 22. Wow. Ball was right on the money, too.
First and 10 from the 22-yard line.
That's only Lakeland's fourth first down.
They lead it 14-7, 16.4 seconds remaining in the first half. James Lewis will be wide along with Pigeon on the far side. And Dupree out of the gun. And C.J. Dupree rolling out, throws on the run. It's off the fingertips of Pigeon. We thought he had another great catch on the far side.
Incomplete. Second and 10.
And 11 seconds left in the first half. Second down play coming up. Well, if you can get within field goal range, Nick, you might have a shot. Football now on the 22-yard line.
That is, they are going with the wind, right?
Yeah, you're looking at a 39-yarder from there.
Well, he has the leg, but you know, in this wind, even though it's with you, it may play havoc out there.
And Dupree will drop back to throw. Dupree fires the pass, and it is complete to James Lewis.
Caught by James Lewis.
Lewis with a big catch. 4.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Lakeland has a first down and the football at about the 6-yard line of Dunmore. And another timeout is called.
Now,
I think that's
timeout called by Lakeland.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I come back with here, Glenn, and you kind of touched on it when you saw it the first time. That shotgun was Vitero flanking Dupree.
Yeah.
Fake it. Instead of going to this Vitero, I'd go to Pigeon here.
Pigeon on the inside handoff?
Yeah. Or you have a couple options. I mean, he's got to have to read that, but it's there. Now you got a shorter field here too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a 14-7 lead, 4.8 seconds remaining. Timeout was called by Lakeland to talk it over. And Jeff Wasilchak and the coaching staff talking it over with the Lakeland offense on the near side of the field.
But this could be a huge momentum shift in the game.
If Lakeland can punch it in right here, going into the locker room, that would be big. Against the #1 defense in the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III. Here come the Chiefs.
Well, you really don't. I guess you really have to go into the end zone with the pass if you want to have the best option.
And Dupree will look to throw far side. It falls incomplete. Pigeon, the intended receiver. 0.4 of a second remain in the first half. And I believe the field goal unit will come out on the field for Lakeland.
Second and goal.
Now let's check the spot, Nick.
23-yard field goal.
Billy Good comes out for a 23-yard attempt.
And if what? It's about 5 or 6 yards.
7 yards usually from the ball.
But I'm saying 5 or 6 yards longer than an extra point, right? Or am I it's a further?
It's about 3-4 yards. Usually kick it from the 3.
Now Dunmore will take a timeout. Yeah.
They don't need any icing out here today. It's just icy enough outside.
They didn't have to call the timeout to freeze him. I know that.
Stand there.
0.4 of a second remaining in the first half. 14-7, Lakeland your leader. And Billy Good will be on to attempt a 23-yard field goal. Well, the fans here at Lakeland trying to find a way to stay warm in the stands.
What was that?
When that wind kicks up, it is brutal. We'll have some, hopefully coming up at halftime, we'll have some updates from around the area. As Billy Good will be on to attempt a 23-yard field goal with Lakeland leading 14-7. Billy Good will attempt the field goal out of the hold of James Lewis. They need a good snap and a flag on the play.
What do we got now?
Illegal procedure called against Lakeland.
The guard shifted.
Well, that
Ball started against the Chiefs.
Well,
that makes things a little more interesting.
Well,
they make it a 28-yarder. Yeah, we've seen Billy Good in warm-ups kick them from 45. We'll see what he could do right here from 28. This is a line drive shot. It's good! And Lakeland will take a 17-7 lead into the locker room at halftime over the Dunmore Bucks. You talk about a huge momentum swing for Lakeland. They've got it right here, Nick.
Oh, absolutely. That's Billy Good played a hell of a half here. And not only in that field goal, but he came up with a fumble. He came up, big on a couple of punts and on a kickoff. So him and Lakeland's defense really playing well here. Jacob Snipes 2 touchdowns here on the defensive end. So really, and Lakeland put it together there in that last drive of the half here just to get him down in that position.
So we will go to a break with Lakeland leading Dunmore 17-7 at halftime on Adams Cable High School Football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Borgia back deep for Dunmore.
And of course, with 435 wins, he definitely loves football, and you know how dearly he misses it. So Coach Hens's get well soon. Billy Good will tee up the football for Lakeland and kick off to the Dunmore Bucks as the Lakeland Chiefs hold a 17-7 lead. And here we go with third quarter action from Lakeland Stadium. Line drive shot will go back to the goal line, and
catches the ball.
Greg McDade hit the deck. Tried to return it from the goal line and slipped and hit the deck at the 5, and that's where Dunmore will get going.
Boy, you know, as you see him, it was a good idea to catch the ball, obviously, and you can get momentum. But once he slipped, boy, if he just let it go, they'd be on to 20. But how do you know?
You know, it's easy for us to say up here, but the way things have been going with the ball bouncing that way, that ball would have died on the goal line.
Yeah, maybe.
So Dunmore will start deep in its own territory at the 5, trailing 17-7 as they break the huddle. And Steve Borgia will set them down. Borgia will hand it off to Buckley, and Buckley is stacked up as he tried to go off left tackle.
Brought down by Cross Douglas.
It looked like he lost the yard.
Colin Walsh.
Yeah, maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage, if that. Second down and 10 for the Dunmore Bucks. Trying to get something going here against this Lakeland defense that is allowing about 15.5 points a ball game. McDade is a wide out on the near side as Steve Borgia will set them down. Handoff will go to Buckley, wrapped up by the Lakeland defense. Leading the way, the inside linebacker, Garrett, corner rusher.
He has a nose for the ball. He is everywhere.
Yeah, this is a key possession right here for Dunmore. Lakeland came out of the locker room with a lot of momentum. And the Dunmore Bucks will look down the barrel of third down and 11
Brings
yards
up
to
third and
go.
11.
Football spotted on their own 4-yard line. And Borgia will hand it off, and they will go with the running attack.
Rayshawn Dawkins on the carry.
Dawkins carries the football for the Dunmore Bucks to the 10. Punting unit will come on for Dunmore.
And the wind is very steady right now. Punting into the wind, and they've had the past 2 punts only to win about 15 yards total.
I certainly wouldn't be back too far.
No, I move these returners up to about the 30. If it goes over your head, it ain't gonna go far.
Sophomore punter Dom Temperino will get it away. And
there it is again.
It's into the wind, and it bounces at the 30. Gets a Dunmore roll to the 36.
I hate being right. If I put him at the 30, you would have fielded that ball, you'd be at the 20 at least. Even a fair catch.
Do you miss coaching?
No, because I have no hair as it is.
Well, Lakeland with good field position right now at the Dunmore 36. First down and 10, leading 17-7. Thomas Pigeon wide out on the top of your screen. Giovanni Spataro in the slot. C.J. Dupree will hand it off, and this is Kovaleski wrapped up by the defense of Dunmore.
Nowhere to go there. Good penetration by the interior of the Dunmore defensive line.
Yeah, they did a good job that time shutting him down. Dom Temperino leading the way. Second down and long for Lakeland. They lost a yard. 2nd and 11 from the 37.
If you're going to pass, you probably better pass going in this direction, Lakeland.
Absolutely.
And they will hand it off once again, and this play will go nowhere as the Dunmore Bucks hold a team meeting on Giovanni Spataro.
Spataro on a carry, tackle by Billy Donvito.
At the 40.
Lots of 3 on the play.
Lakeland not able to get off the line of scrimmage very well.
Well, there's some great penetration by the interior of the Dunmore defensive line. They came out of the locker room with a mission, I think.
They're down and 14 for Lakeland now from the Dunmore 40 as C.J. Dupree will take a low snap, bobbles it, rolls to the right, fires downfield. Is this pass almost picked off by Dunmore?
Dupree's pass intended for Thomas Pigeon.
Looked like McDade on the coverage for the Dunmore Bucks. And on 4th down, the punting unit will come on for Lakeland.
Brings up 4th down and 14.
So it's going to be 3 and out for Lakeland here in the 3rd quarter as they come out of the locker room.
Stephen Borgia back to return.
And Billy Good on to punt for Lakeland. Gets it away, angles it to the near sideline, and it will roll out of bounds at about the 3 or 4 yard line.
That's an excellent punt by Good.
Years ago, they called that the coffin corner, and he nailed it. So Billy Good pins everybody inside the Dunmore Bucks inside the 5 at the 4 yard line.
Concession stand side.
So Dunmore with their backs against the wall right now, deep in their own territory.
8-3-0.
At about the 4, first down and 10.
7-5-1, 8-3-0.
8:15 to play, 3rd quarter here at Lakeland Stadium. 17-7 the Chiefs lead. Steve Borgia running the offense for the Dunmore Bucks. They'll hand it off to the tailback. That is Dawkins on the carry. And Dawkins is out across the 5 yard line.
Brought down by Antonio Spataro and Colin Walsh.
Well, it is very important right now for the Dunmore Bucks to try to get their ground game going.
Even if they can get something going, just to switch the field position here, because if they don't get anything on these next 2 plays, Lakeland's going to get the ball again, barring some kind of crazy thing, in very good field position.
2nd down and 7 for the Bucks. Handoff to the tailback, and Bucks will take it out to the 10-yard line.
It's going to make it about a 3rd and 4.5, 3rd and 5.
Rayshon Dawkins on the carry, brought down by Cross Douglas and Giovanni Spataro.
Oh, right here, Nick. Dunmore needs to pick up a first down and get a drive going.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They need to get some momentum offensively.
You're eating the clock, too.
Yeah,
By
quick
running the ball,
moving
I mean, it's-
third quarter. We're at 7 minutes and counting. And Lakeland with a 17-7 advantage.
And you need 2 scores if you're Dunmore, so I know there's a lot of game to play here. So.
Yeah, there certainly is.
Sure
And
is.
with this win, anything could happen.
And Borgia handing it off. And this is
Look out.
Dawkins with room across the 20, out across the 30. And Dawkins is spun down at the 39-yard line.
Rayshon Dawkins caught from behind by Jacob Snipes. Not till Dunmore first down.
Well, it's a big run to give Dunmore some breathing room and momentum.
One more time, 50-50 winning ticket, 751.
Well, that's what we talked about, Nick.
Prizes in the press box.
They needed a big play, and they got it.
That somewhat changes, well, not somewhat, certainly changes the field position if they go in no further than this. And with Lakeland struggling a little bit to move the ball themselves, so this game is certainly far from over.
Greg McDade is a wideout on the top of your screen as Borgia will have an I formation in the backfield. Harity will take it up the
Look
middle.
out.
Harity with a lot of running room. Here comes Mike Pigeon and Thomas Pigeon, and Pigeon will make the tackle. Thomas Pigeon came down to nail him near the 27-yard line.
No more first down. 33-yard gain on the play.
Well, that was a big run to give Dunmore new life, and they've got the momentum going here in the third quarter, midway through, 6 minutes and counting. Lakeland with the lead, Dunmore on the move right now with a new set of downs at the Lakeland 28-yard line. As Borgia will have Dawkins in the backfield, off play action. Borgia rolling out, fires downfield, incomplete. Corner Usher had the heat on Steve Borgia.
Pass intended for George Mesco. Colin Walsh applied some pressure.
Second down for the Dunmore Bucks. 2nd and 10.
Everybody okay down there?
As the Dunmore Bucks break the huddle. Borgia will take the snap, and he will hand it off, and this is Tully on the carry, caught on the play.
Corner rusher almost took their hand off.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Lucky there
what.
was some pursuit there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when he got away from Usher that time, he ever got on the outside, that was 6.
And Tully is down on the field. He took a wicked hit on the play. And he will be attended to with 5:22 remaining in third quarter action and Lakeland leading 17-7. We will go to a break here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall and Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Back at Lakeland Stadium after an injury timeout with 5:22 to play here in the third quarter, and Lakeland up 17-7. That was Ralph Talley coming off of the field.
He's walking out by himself because he got his bell rung on that play.
And
Tough
Dunmore
kid.
now facing 3rd down and 14 from the Lakeland 32-yard line. As Borgia will keep the football, goes forward inside the 30 to the 28. Looks like a marker's down in the backfield.
Usually a hold, but remains to be seen. Throw from the side.
Now he's going to talk to Lakeland, so. Or was that thrown by the referee, or was that thrown by the umpire?
I thought it was thrown by the side judge.
Side judge?
Yeah.
Here's the call.
Face mask.
Face mask.
Face mask is the call.
Wow, that's big.
That is.
Where's that from? From the spot of the foul? Or
Probably a 5-yard penalty. Since when?
That's
5-yard penalty.
Oh yeah, okay. A 5-yard run and a 5-yard penalty. Is that what that ended up being? Yeah, I guess.
They're down and 5 from the 23. Let's check this. The 23-yard line when play resumes, as Lakeland is on the defensive end right now with their backs against the wall.
Isn't that an automatic first down too?
You would think on a face mask call it would be.
So he's got 35.
Yeah, well, there's the whistle. Play will resume. 3rd and 5 from the 23. And Borgia will hand it off. Looks like Dawkins, and Lakeland nails him for a loss.
John Dawkins met by Giovanni Spataro and Garrett Corner Usher.
Spataro and Usher combining on the tackle. Yeah, you talk about a defense that's fired up right now. It is Lakeland.
4th and 5.
4th down and 5 for the Dunmore Bucks.
Another big play for the defense of Lakeland.
From the 23-yard line of the Chiefs. Steve Borgia out of the shotgun. Borgia has the football. Borgia caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line. And Lakeland will take over possession of the football on downs.
You know, in the first half, that play worked very well. Obviously, at halftime, the coaching staff of Lakeland has put an emphasis on that play because he hasn't gotten anything the last 3 times he ran the ball.
Well, a key factor here in this 3rd quarter. Clock has run, and they were down to 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Lakeland has a 17-7 lead and the football from their own 25. They'll go with the running game, and they will advance the football to the 29-yard line as Giovanni Spataro carries it out.
I think it kind of goes without saying, but if you're Lakeland, I think you want to eat the rest of this quarter.
Sure.
Get a few first downs, if anything.
Sustain the drive with first downs and get into the 4th quarter.
Maybe flip this field position one more time before you can, even if you don't score.
2nd down and 7 for Lakeland from its own 28. C.J. Dupree works out of the shotgun. Pigeon in motion. High snap. Inside handoff. Kovaleski has the first, or let's check it. Spataro right out to the 45-yard line for a first down. Giovanni Spataro, the tailback.
That high snap almost helped that play develop.
Thank God the quarterback is tall because that was going over his head.
He was 5'9", that's going the other way.
At 6'5", he made the play. So Giovanni Spataro gives Lakeland a very important first down at the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. As we near 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Inside handoff, Pigeon trying to go around the right side, and Pigeon is caught.
Dunmore had that one all smelled out pretty good. There must have been 8 guys over there.
If Coach Gabriel would watch this on Monday night, I think he'd be drawing this one up with the guy coming back the other way for a reverse.
Loss of a couple on the play, 2nd and 12. From the 43-yard line. Lakeland is going to let that play clock run right down.
Once again, 50-50 ticket. Winning number 751.
2.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
751-830.
Colin Walsh is wide on the near side for Lakeland, and the Chiefs want a timeout. With 2:21 to play third quarter, Lakeland leads it 17-7 on Adams Cable High School football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. After a timeout by Lakeland, with 2:21 to play here in the third quarter, and the Chiefs leading 17-7, Lakeland will face second down and 12 from its own 43-yard line. Pigeon in motion. Dupree to throw, looking long for Colin Walsh. Overthrows him at the 25-yard line of Dunmore.
For Colin Walsh, falls incomplete. Coverage on the play by Christian Buckley.
One-on-one coverage, but that was a tough catch, if anything. There was very good coverage. Brings up third down.
Third down and long for Lakeland. Well, Nick, right here, a chance for C.J. Dupree to sustain the drive. They need to keep this going, as Dupree will work out of the gun once again. Dupree with the rush on, throws, and Pigeon can't come up with the catch near the line of scrimmage.
Free pass intended for Thomas Pigeon, broken up by Greg McDade.
McDade was right there. He could have easily intercepted that, and that could have been a six going the other way. That was a slow develop. I know a screen is slow.
Middle screens are tough, too.
Yeah. But that was slow, and he really was covered very well.
Billy Good to punt for Lakeland, rushes on, gets away a kick with some good hang time. Borgia fumbles it near the 15. Here's Lakeland on the coverage with a flag on the play.
Excellent tackle by Michael Pigeon.
Well, Lakeland's pumped. They are really pumped. They're playing well. Both sides of the field, they're playing well. First half, they did some good things with the football towards the end of the half, and now they're really putting Dunmore in lousy field position, to say the least. Was that a block or a hold? Never.
Here's your call.
Block in the back.
Yep. Block in the back.
Half the distance.
We'll have that on the 13-yard line.
So that will push Dunmore back to its own 13, where they will have the football. First down and 10 with 1:59 remaining here in third quarter action.
Wait, did they decline the penalty? They lost nothing on it.
I don't get that.
Well,
maybe it was
from the spot.
From the spot.
I decline it though. You tackle him on a 10.
Toss play will go to the far side, and this is Dawkins on the carry, strung out on the play near the 18-yard line.
Brought down by Giovanni Scutero.
Now, Nick, once again, the wind. Which way is it swirling now?
Well, Dunmore's going into it for
So-
about another minute 38.
2nd and 3.
So if you're going to throw the ball, if you're Dunmore, this is where you don't want to do it.
No.
You'll have a better chance of airing it out in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 3 for the Dunmore Bucks. Borgia back to throw. Screen pass set up perfectly, but read well by Lakeland. And
who do you
leading the
think
way.
is on the tackle again? Corner Usher. He just has a nose for the football.
Well, that also got helped out
Brought down by Garrett Corner Usher.
receiver bobbling the ball.
Well, he did bobble it.
Loss of 5 on
But
the
it was
play.
it was Redwell.
To bring up 3rd and 8.
But you're in 3rd and long again. It's
Final 35 seconds of quarter number 3. Greg McDade will be a wideout on the near side from the 14-yard line. Borgia will keep the football. A lot of green in front of him. 1st down and more across the 35. Out near the 40-yard line for a Dunmore 1st down.
Not until a Dunmore 1st down.
Well, Nick, I think everyone was
25
paying
yards.
attention
25
to the near
yards.
side, and the far side was wide open.
yeah, wide open.
Final 10 seconds of quarter number 3. 1st down and 10, Dunmore from its own 40. Borgia, play action, near side. This pass is incomplete. Intended for Kyle Harity to stop the clock with
For Kyle Harity. Falls incomplete.
1.3 seconds
Second and
remaining.
10.
Or let's check that, 13 seconds.
I think it's 1.3.
1.3, is there a number out on the scoreboard there, Nick?
It might be.
I didn't see the point there.
Well,
It's a very small point.
That's a good one. 2nd down and 10 from the 40.
that was a
I'll tell you what.
That was a good point.
At 1.3 seconds, if the clock doesn't go to 0, then it was 13. Didn't see, it was 1.3.
Stephen Harity on the
Harity struggles on the carry out across the 45-yard line, and that will bring it into third quarter action here at Lakeland Stadium.
Let's go Tribe!
With Lakeland leading Dunmore 17-7 on Adams Cable High School football.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium. Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, Steve Young with you. Great to have you on board tonight as we get set for fourth quarter action with Lakeland leading Dunmore by the score of 17-7. As the Dunmore Bucks will face 3rd down and 5 from their own 45-yard line. Borgia will send Buckley in motion, and the toss play will come to the near side. Dawkins with room. Dawkins runs out of bounds in front of the Lakeland bench.
Forced out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Dunmore, 1st down.
Well, Dunmore now will have the wind at its back, so we'll see if they will elect to air things out here in the fourth quarter. They may have to put the football in the air, Nick, trailing 17-7, opening moments of quarter number 4. Tom Lewis is a wide out on the far side. And the toss play, Christian Buckley with room and a first down, and Buckley gets by Pidge and makes a cut, and he will take it all the way for a 40-yard touchdown.
Dunmore touchdown, Christian Buckley.
Christian Buckley gets Dunmore back in the game quickly as they now trail 17-13.
That was a good run, good design. They made a shift and they overloaded the right side and just ran it to the strength.
Well, the shift did pay dividends that time for Dunmore. And they're right back in the football game with 11:41 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And McCord is on for the extra point. This is a keep kick. And it's good. 17-14 as Dunmore answers.
She kicks the ball as well as any boy I've seen in a long time. Great legs. Good for her. Good for her.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Welcome back to Lakeland, where the Dunmore Bucks have answered quickly. They're back in the ball game, trailing 17-14. They will now tee it up and kick off to Lakeland, as Dunmore will move from our right to left with the wind. This line drive kick will roll into the end zone for a touchback. The football will come out to the 20, and that's where Lakeland will have it. So plenty of game left, Nick, right here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
it's like we figured.
Just what we talked about.
Now Lakeland has to come up with some offense now, because they're going to be giving Dunmore a good field position if they go 3 and out.
Well, Dunmore will not go quietly. They are the defending division champions. And the title is up for grabs right now, with Lakeland clinging to a 17-14 lead with 11:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. C.J. Dupree will keep. He'll come near side with blocking. Dupree, and Dupree still on his feet and then wrestled down near the 26-yard line.
C.J. Dupree on the keeper.
That was a tough 6 yards for Dupree.
Yeah, tough way to make a living.
Brought down by Steve Borgia, Tyler Overholt, George Mesco, and a few others.
Second down play coming up for the Chiefs. They need first downs right here.
Second and 3.
Try to get a time-consuming drive going. Keep the ball away from Dunmore and run the clock.
As we know, Dunmore, just as they did, they can score quickly.
From the 27-yard line, 2nd and 3. Dupree handing it off. Spatero, he's got the first down and more across the 37-yard line.
Brought down by Anthony.
12-yard run for Spatero.
And Greg McDade.
Big first down.
Not until Lakeland. First down.
That was a key first down. Lakeland will keep the football and operate from its own 39, first down and 10. C.J. Dupree with Kovaleski dotting the I formation. Spatero has the near sideline, and Spatero is spun down inside the 40-yard line of Dunmore.
Stayed in bounds, too, which is a good thing.
Now until Lakeland first down.
Boy, Lakeland got off the line of scrimmage very quickly on that play, Nick.
There's something going on they like on this right side here. So
They might have found something. New set of downs for the Chiefs.
I mean, there was no one for Dunmore out there at all to stop you from getting around the end.
Exactly 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 17-14, Lakeland your leader. Go with the running attack right up the middle.
Kovaleski on the carry.
Got to keep him honest.
And Josh Kovaleski, the senior, advances the football to the 35-yard line. More importantly, clock management right now for the Chiefs.
Well, that is big, and if they can keep the ball on the ground and get a couple more first downs, that's going to cut this time right in half.
2nd and 8 for Lakeland. James Lewis is a wideout on the top of your screen. Pigeon in the slot. Spatero will take the handoff. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of one.
Spatero on the carry, brought down by Tyler Overholt. No gain on the play, brings up third down.
Under 9 minutes left in the fourth. Big third down play coming up now for Lakeland. 3rd down and 8 from the Dunmore 35.
Dupree gets a workout just going back and forth from the sideline, doesn't he?
Oh, now Dupree will work out of the gun. Pigeon in motion. Handoff will go to Spatero. Hits the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Misdirection all over the place, but no, certainly not at the point of attack.
Anthony Santasero led the way defensively for Dunmore.
Lots of 1 on the play, brings up 4th and 9.
4th down and about 9.
Yeah, good move.
Billy Good will come on to punt for the Lakeland Chiefs. Done a good job this game punting the football. See if they could pin Dunmore back right here. It's 7:55 to play in the fourth quarter. They'll take the play clock right down. Good gets away a kick with some hang time. It will bounce, gets a Lakeland roll, and it will be down inside the 10-yard line. Plenty of time if you're Dunmore. 7 minutes and 39 seconds remain in the football game. They trail 17-14 as they bring their offense out onto the football field.
Ball spotted on the 10-yard line.
So here we go, Nick. It's coming right down to the wire. Lakeland and Dunmore for the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III Championship.
Just like they drew it up.
Couldn't draw it up any better.
You got to keep. If I were Lakeland, they have Buckley and Dawkins back there, but quarterback has been doing a good job with just not handing the ball off.
It will go with a toss play, but Christian Buckley is wrapped up by the Lakeland defense.
Christian Buckley on the carry, brought down by Jacob Snipe.
Well, coming up, Nick Homick will have the call of the game.
So many.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough one.
If this score stays the same, I see a nice field goal.
That's what I'm thinking, Glenn.
But that'll be your call, Nick.
That could be the difference in the game. We'll have to stay tuned.
Now the clock is running with under 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and Lakeland leading 17-14. Second down and 10 for the Dunmore Bucks. Buckley goes in motion. And Dunmore will look to pass, and the pass falls incomplete, intended for McDade near midfield. Coverage in the secondary provided by Thomas Pigeon. The incompletion will stop the clock with 6 minutes and 46 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Big third down play coming up. Well, Nick, I saw a guy with some food on a paper plate down there, but I don't know how that food is even staying intact there.
It's definitely not warm, I'll tell you that much. It's probably frozen to the plate.
It could be. Third down and 10 when play resumes with 6:46 left. Here comes Dunmore to the line of scrimmage. As Borgia will keep it. And Lakeland has it. Lakeland shuts him down as Borgia kept the football, tried to go off the right side.
Brought down by Giovanni Spataro and C.J. Dupree.
Punting unit will come on with 6.5 minutes left for the Dunmore Bucks. Don Tamperino is on to punt for Dunmore. Needs a good snap right here. He will be punting with the wind.
To return.
Gets away a good kick. Lakeland will, Pigeon will pick it up and then pays the price. As about 4 white shirts from Dunmore combine on the stop.
If you don't catch it in the air, you have to let it go in that situation. Yeah, they were hesitant. Get it? Don't get it? You take it? I'll take it. No, nobody take it. Just
baller.
Yep. That could have been disastrous.
Well, I think the official spot of the football will be near the 47 of Lakeland. And they have 5:55 left in the fourth
Couple
quarter.
First downs.
Lakeland has a 17-14 lead as they go to work on offense. With Kovaleski dotting the I formation, movement on the line, and flags on the play.
Ball start on Lakeland.
Legal procedure called against the Chiefs, 5-yarder. Moves the football to the Lakeland 42, first down 15. Thomas Pigeon, along with James Lewis, wide on the far side. Kovaleski will dot the I formation. Kovaleski will take the handoff and struggle for a yard or two.
Pick up a tough yard for Kovaleski.
If you're Lakeland, you definitely need a first down.
That's the
first things first.
Yep. That's the most important factor right here.
You love the score, but keep that clock going.
Sustain the drive if possible with a first down. Second and long, 2nd and 14 with 5:20 left in the fourth quarter. Lakeland clinging to a 3-point lead, 17-14. Dupree handing it off.
Boy, there's just nothing in the middle. There is just great penetration by the Dunmore line.
That was Giovanni Spataro just getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Well, Nick, if you're thinking about throwing the football, you're throwing it into the wind. On the third down play, third down and 14 yards to go.
I'll look for something for Pigeon over the middle.
Have to be sure because you don't want to pick 6. That's for sure.
Right, you don't want to be throwing something way outside.
Dupree back to throw, rushes on. Pigeon over the middle. Pigeon at the 45 of Dunmore.
Just going to be short.
He's short by a good
He'll be short of the first down.
11 yard.
The official on the near side just at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and short yardage. Now, what do you do right here? This is a big call for head coach Jeff Wasilchak.
They got to punt this ball. I would
Punting
assume.
unit should come on.
Oh, are they going to go for it?
3:45 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 17-14, Lakeland leads it.
Got to run it down, timeout.
4th down and 2, play clock down to 5. Lakeland quickly to the line of scrimmage. They'll take a timeout.
Well,
Now he's going to punt it.
yeah, he'll punt the ball now. He
They
should.
they wanted to bring the play clock down
Well,
and use as much time as possible off the clock.
And why not? This is the time clock is your.
Trust your defense.
Yep. You got to give Dunmore the least amount of time as possible to take the ball in the end zone, but sometimes it doesn't take them long to get it in the end zone also. So defense is the key. They've got to come up with a big defensive stance right here after the punt. And I would try to punt that thing.
I'd angle it over here to the short field.
Yeah, well, sure. I wouldn't take any chances of trying to. If you try to kick it the other way, the ball could hang up and your return man can get underneath it and have a big head of steam. You're right, Nick. I would kick it to the right, and wherever it goes, it goes. If they have to go 70 yards, they have to go 65, or they have to go 80.
You kick it to the short field. You're pinning you're cutting the field in half. You're pinning them in.
Very important timeout called by Lakeland with 3:33 left here in the 4th quarter.
He's got the offense coming.
He's
right
got
down
the.
field.
He doesn't. I don't see number 9 out there.
No, I don't either.
Lakeland will roll the dice on 4th down and 2 from the Dunmore 45-yard line. And Dupree under center, trying to draw Dunmore offside. And play clock is down to 11. And Dupree still under center, play clock down to 3.
Take the penalty.
And there's the flag. They'll take the penalty.
Well, they tried, and Dunmore, the interior of the Dunmore line did move a little bit a couple times, but not enough.
Well, you talk about discipline right there, Glenn.
That discipline, yeah, you're absolutely correct, Steve. Yeah,
by the Dunmore Bucks.
And I'm sure they were told. They were told not to jump. Easier said than done.
5-yard penalty will move the football back to midfield. Now Billy Good.
Two guys back to return it, too.
Is on to punt for
Good to punt.
Lakeland. Good gets away a kick into the wind. Lots of hang time. Fair catch called for by Dunmore, but it will be downed by Lakeland at the 27-yard line. Dunmore Bucks will take over with 3:26 remaining, trailing 17-14. Well, this is what it comes down to. The Lackawanna Football Conference Division III title on the line.
Well, if you're Dunmore, you're telling your running backs, protect the football.
Yep.
Don't let something happen in the first half bite you again. If you're Lakeland, you're telling your guys, everybody makes a tackle.
Yes, you're for sure.
Craig McDade is a wide out on the near side, along with Rayshawn Dawkins. As Borgia will drop back to throw. Borgia steps up in the pocket, looking for that first down, tripped up at the 35-yard line after a gain of about 6 or 7 yards.
Boy, I would have a guy keying on him the whole time because
brings up 2nd and 1.
Now that was a 9-yard gain actually on the play, and we
Keeps the
have
clock running too.
We have under 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Dunmore 2nd and 1 from its own 36. Borgia this time up under center. They'll hand it off. They'll get the first down and much more across the 45-yard line. Looked like Kyle Harity on the carry.
First down, Dunmore.
Dunmore still alive with a new set of downs at its own 48-yard line. Clock the big factor right now. We have 2.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
The defense for Lakeland's got to be a little bit more aggressive here. Got to meet that challenge here on.
They'll go with the handoff, and Lakeland is all over it. Dupree leading the way. Dawkins, the ball carrier, caught for a loss.
That's the kind of tackling Lakeland has to have from here on out. Gang tackling and wrap them up and don't let them break away.
If you're just tuning in, Lakeland leads at 17-14 with under 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, and the clock is running. Dunmore facing second down and 11 from its own 47-yard line. Steve Borgia will take the snap. He will hand it off to the tailback, and that is Buckley, caught by the Lakeland defense after a short gain on the near side.
Well, obviously this is two-down territory no matter what.
And a timeout is called by the Dunmore Bucks. And while we have the opportunity, time to thank a lot of people for making high school football happen here on Adams Cable Channel 7. I'd like to thank Wendy Hartman, the general manager of Adams Cable Service. Wendy, thank you very much for all of your help and your cooperation. And Stephanie Kemmerer, the marketing director. Stephanie, you and Wendy are the best. We really enjoy working with you, working for you, and it's a pleasure to bring the games to the fans here on Adams Cable Channel 7. Of course, our head-end technician and our studio technician, Kyle Kemmerer. Kyle, thank you very much. We couldn't do it without you. We really appreciate all the hard work and dedication you put into the broadcast. Thank you to the Lakeland School District and, of course, Athletic Director Dave Rosenkrantz, Jeff Price, the Information Technology Director, and, of course, the Lakeland Maintenance Department for all of their help getting the broadcast on the air this season, and Frankie Carl Productions for all the great work they do with the graphics and the camera work, and of course to Nick Homick. Nick, thank you very much for your effort this year on high school football. Third down and 10 for Dunmore with $1:25 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Dunmore trails it 17-14. Third down and 10. Dunmore from its own 48. This is Borgia with a lot of time. Borgia flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run, overthrows his intended receiver, Greg McDade, on the far side.
Well, here's your ball game here.
It all comes down to fourth down and 10.
Well, I liked, you knew that Lakeland was going to have everybody in the backfield, the defensive backfield, but they kept Borgia in the pocket. He really had no place to go, and I think Lakeland did a great job on that last play. They got to do it again. One more big play.
Lakeland fans are standing.
Because I believe Dunmore only has 2 timeouts left.
Well, it's fourth down and 10. Dunmore from its own 48-yard line, trailing 17-14 with 1:16 seconds left. Borgia takes the snap, rolls right. Rolling, firing downfield. The ball's batted away by the Lakeland defense. And the Chiefs will take over possession of the football with 1:09 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, leading by 3, 17-14.
4 kneel downs. I said it last week.
Yeah.
Don't get cute. You only have 2 timeouts. So you can only stop the clock twice.
They can stop the clock twice. All right. So
but you got 4 downs.
Yeah. You don't need to hand the ball off.
No. Take the snap. Take 2 or 3 steps backwards. I don't care if it comes across into rushing stats.
Yeah.
Eat as much clock as you can.
Rushing stats don't mean a thing right now.
Let them roll out and let them fall down. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't know if Jeff Lasochak has ever beaten Dunmore.
I don't know that.
I don't think he has.
Well, right here from the Dunmore 48-yard line, Dupree will hand it off to Spatero. He'll go off the right side to the 45-yard line.
Giovanni Spatero on a carry. Brought down by Anthony Sanacero and Greg McDade. Timeout, Dunmore.
Dunmore calls the timeout.
What? Well,
that should be Dunmore's final timeout.
Is that the? I don't know. I thought they only called one. This
One?
happened.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
We'll
This should
double check that.
This should be their second. They have one more.
Well, this is
one left.
This is key for Lakeland right here. Second down and 7 with a minute and 1 second remaining.
I don't think you hand the ball off at all. You have 30 seconds, or it's 20. I'm sorry, 25. 25. Once this play is over,
I'm telling you, take a knee, take the snap, run back like you're going to hand it off, stand there. When you got guys coming for you, just fall down.
There you go.
That's going to get you under.
There you
That'll
go.
get you under a minute.
That'll get you. Yeah, and then
do the same thing in the next play. You got take the penalty on 4th down.
What was that all about? There was a.
I think they're signaling that they still have one timeout.
Well, no, they gave like a legal procedure penalty. I didn't even see a flag.
I don't know. It's an awfully long timeout.
Dunmore back on the field with a minute and 1 second remaining. And Lakeland up 17-14. Chiefs will face second down and 7 from the Dunmore 45-yard line. Now C.J. Dupree will step up under center and await the snap. Dupree will hand it off to Spatero, and he will hit the deck.
Carry brought down by Billy Donvito.
This will be the timeout called by Lakeland, I believe.
No.
No, Dunmore, okay. Wow. Nick, you did see the official turn toward Lakeland.
I did.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Just gonna stop.
So Lakeland is 54 seconds away from a Lackawanna Football Conference Division III championship. Dunmore called its final timeout. Well, Nick, your call of the game will be coming up.
Well, let's call it now. I mean, unless something unforeseen happens and the Joe Sarchik, Herb Edwards moment happens here, which is never out of the possibility. But like Glenn said, I'd have to give it to Billy Gooden in the field goal at the end of the first half. I mean, that's
seemed to give Lakeland the momentum going into the locker room at the half.
Final score, Trent Prep,
they
28.
sniffed the end zone in the second half here. Difference in the ball game, a 33-yard field goal.
Yeah, and
28-yard field goal.
28-yard field goal, which should have been a 23-yard field goal, where they had a little procedure penalty.
I don't think they care if it was an 18-yard field goal as long as it went through the uprights.
Yeah, exactly.
From the 47-yard line, 3rd down and 9 for Lakeland with 54.7 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. They lead it 17-14. Dupree will give it to Spatero once again, and Spatero is inside the 45-yard line drawing a crowd. And the clock will continue to run.
That's it. You want to snap it one more time?
One more snap.
That should be a kneel down.
And Lakeland will win the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III title.
There'll be a 7-second differential.
It doesn't matter.
We're down to 20 seconds here at Lakeland Stadium. 8 seconds on the play clock. And there's a timeout called by Lakeland with 8.2 seconds remaining.
Left in the game.
Now, Nick, now what are you going to do?
Take a knee.
Take a knee. All right. Which means Dunmore gets the ball back, maybe.
No, I'm gonna take a knee in about 8 seconds. I'm just gonna run backwards.
Well, Yeah.
Lakeland
You certainly can't punt the ball, that's for sure.
No. Oh, he's going to. He's got Billy Good out there.
Billy Good in punt formation.
Billy Good will drop back to punt the football on fourth down.
Or maybe he's going to run backwards if he gets the ball.
8.2 seconds remaining. Good in punt formation from his own 43. Here comes the rush. Good gets away a great kick. Bouncing on the far side. And it's picked up with 0.3 of a second remaining.
Why did a guy from did a player from Lakeland touch that ball to stop
Just
it?
let it go.
Yes.
Billy Good punt down by
So Dunmore will have 0.3 of a second remaining.
Wow.
To get a play, one big play.
Well, here's the thing. It's one thing about putting 4 guys back in the secondary, but
football spotted at the 28. And we'll see what the strategy will be here by the Dunmore Bucks. As Borgia will work out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers on the near side. Borgia being chased by Dupree. They get the pass is no good. It's incomplete, and the football game is over. The Lakeland Chiefs have won the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III championship with a 17-14 victory over the Dunmore Bucks.
Big win for Coach Wasilchek and his team. They came out in this game. They took advantage of all the mistakes that Dunmore made. The 3 fumbles. Did a great job offensively in the first half, and really pretty much, except for 1 touchdown in the second half, they played pretty good defense. Kudos to Lakeland, and what a way to go into the playoffs with a little bit of momentum, Nick.
yeah, absolutely. Great win by them. You know, like you said, you want to get on a high note, especially beating your arch rival. You know, what better way to get on a high note?
Well, the Lakeland Chiefs win the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III title with a record of 4 wins and no losses. Overall, they are now 7-3. They will advance in the District 2 playoffs. They're in the playoffs this year. And the Dunmore Bucks overall, they fall to 7-2, and they end Division III play with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. So, great football game here tonight at Lakeland Stadium as the Lakeland Chiefs capture the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III title with an exciting 17-14 victory over the Dunmore Bucks. Nick, your final thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, just enjoy it. You got to get ready for next week, though. That's pretty much all it's said.
Well, I guess you do.
Yeah, he's still playing. I mean,
yeah.
Your second season starts right now.
Well, been a pleasure broadcasting the games with you once again, Nick, as we move through the regular season, the 10-game schedule, and it ends on a high note here at Lakeland Stadium as the Chiefs win the Division III title. Of course, Glenn, always a pleasure. We'll start to set our sights coming up shortly on basketball right around the corner.
Yeah, it is right around the corner. Before you know it, the basketball will be probably starting. Their practice in about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, right around the corner, definitely. And that is going to wrap it up here at Lakeland Stadium. And it's all been brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Feston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street, Childs. By Nick's Excavating and Paving. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts. And your starting lineups, presented today by the Roselle Department Store. Thank you for making this another great season of high school football. And be sure to join us for the start of high school basketball here on Adams Cable, Channel 7. Your final score here at Lakeland, the Chiefs 17 and the Dunmore Bucks 14. For Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and producer Anthony Cook, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Lakeland.